Hi, I'm Zoe Papadakis, an actor from RSP, and this is how I do virtual theater. So I think I just got done recording my last video for the RSP musicals. That's why I'm wearing all this. And this is how I recorded. So this is my lovely setup. And this is my dresser, which is currently in the middle of my room, so that I'm able to get a nice neutral background with nothing in it. And I basically cleared everything off from this wall so that I have all the movement that I need. And I have two umbrella lights here, got a ceiling light, and I have no natural light in here so it doesn't affect the background. I also use my phone to record, and I use my laptop in order to hear the tracks through my AirPods to record and to get on my Zoom calls for RSP. And I think I also just got off of my last rehearsal Zoom call, which they're really fun, but it's sad that we have to do it from home, because I bet we all wish that we could be in person to rehearse and perform together, but it's still super exciting to get to see the virtual musicals later. I'm super excited for that, but also to make those bonds even from home. So it's super exciting, and I can't wait to see how everything turns out. Bye!
A Sign to Say I Love You, based on a photo essay by Paul Kiefer. Book, music, and lyrics, Thaddeus Helmstetter. Additional music, Henry Roseman. Director, Rebecca Jordan. Assistant Director, Kennedy Dawson. Music Director, Francis Veneta. Stage Manager, Alex Kawaguchi. Characters.
Nora, 26 years old, a nurse, caring and hardworking.
Darius, 26 years old, boyfriend of Nora, artistic and loving.
Jamie, 17 years old, but his soul is 82. Brother to Darius, supportive and goofy.
Joy, a nurse. Magdalena, another nurse.
Ensemble, the hospital staff. Author's note: in future productions, Nora, Darius, and Jamie should all be played by Black, Indigenous, and people of color. Scene 1. Nora and Darius' apartment. Nora's in the living room getting ready to leave for work. Darius enters.
You heading out?
I am. Night shift is kind of the worst.
Yeah, I'm worried about you. Being at the hospital, and the stay-at-home order today.
I'll be fine. Actually, you should be more worried about yourself. I've been meaning to talk to you about that.
About what?
It seemed like a small possibility that I could infect you back in January, but now, I don't think we should live together.
Why? I'm recovering well, there've been no problems.
That doesn't make it safe. You and I both know that.
I know my body, I'll be fine.
If I'm coming home back and forth from the hospital with such a high risk of catching it, I could kill you.
I want to be here, and if I leave because of my health, that should be my decision.
Well, if you won't leave, I will, and that's my decision. I'm sorry. This is something we should decide together.
No, you're probably right. I can go to my parents for now. You should stay here. I still have a lot of my stuff there anyway.
Well, we can still see each other. It'll just have to be distanced. And we can call.
Sure.
You know, when my mom had to go on a work trip, she would always tell me, if I'm feeling lonely, I should go outside and look for the sun, or the stars, or the moon, because
no matter how far apart we are, we'll always be under the same sky.
Yeah. Oh, I have to go. I love you.
Yep. I love you too.
Scene 2. At the hospital. Joy is at the front desk. Nora enters.
Joy!
Hey, you clocking in?
Yep. I've got a 12-hour shift and lots of coffee in my future.
I hear ya. I practically live at the hospital now, and it's getting harder to keep track of time. Time, working round the clock now. Time, not sure when it stops now. Time, hours during the day. Time, can we keep going? Time, there's no slowing. Time, can never take a break.
May 28th, death toll passes 100,000 in the United States.
Patients in a craze, we're exhausted and afraid. So little aid, so much we're left to face. People to save, will we make it to another day? And we're back to time, working around the clock now. Time, not sure when it stops now. Time, hours turn to days.
Scene 3. Darius is in his room at his mom's house. He opens his eyes to a bright room.
It's already 10? Oh no, I missed Nora's call. Hey Siri, play my voicemails.
I'm walking home now, and I thought I'd call. I've had a really hard week, so I don't think we can meet this Saturday. I just need a break. Actually, I just need a hug, but that's wishful thinking. Bye.
He calls her, but she doesn't pick up. Then he waits for the voicemail beep.
Come on, pick up. I called you. I asked about your day. You said it was fine. And over time, you stopped asking about mine. Now there's a distance I can't seem to cross. I'm building bridges out of air and falling onto rocks. I wonder what we'll do. Oh, I think I'm losing you.
It's not your fault that my day is longer, conversation shorter. I forget we're in this together. I'd rather say it face to face. You know I'm stuck in place. I can't live like this. Can't give like this. Oh no. But I love you, and I love you. Maybe that's enough for now. I don't know if that's enough.
We can figure this out.
Can we really figure this out?
Without a doubt.
My head is filled up with doubt. But I miss you. I don't know how to say it without sounding like I'm reading from a script. So words just touch my lips, and then they run away. I wonder what we'll do. Oh, I think I'm losing you. I wonder what we'll do. Oh, I think I'm losing you.
Nora's taking a break at the hospital, and she calls Darius back.
Nora?
Hey, have you been?
Are you okay? You sound like you're crying.
I'm not.
You are. What's wrong? Whatever it is, I'm here for you.
I just feel like being together right now is just becoming the burden for the both of us, and I can't be what you need. I can't even be what I need.
Look, I don't know what to do either. I do know that you're my best friend, and no matter what happens,
I'm sorry. I just need space.
I want you in my life.
I know. Just for now, I can't.
Jamie knocks on the door.
I should go.
No, wait!
Nora hangs up.
Darius, I'm coming in. Mom's making me take a walk and she thinks you should come too. So you can get that nice morning sunshine. Like everyone in the world keeps saying it's good for you. Wait, are you crying? You good?
Do you knock?
Did Nora break up with you or something?
Or something.
Oh. Sorry. That sucks, man. Well, going on a walk might help. I don't know. I've never been,
I wasn't... I mean... Yeah, whatever, I'll go with you.
Scene 4. Darius and Jamie are on the sidewalk. They are walking.
Mom is driving me nuts. I don't like people freaking out about me, like if I go within 20 feet of someone, I'll die.
You had a freaking kidney transplant, like, 5 months ago? It's a little scary.
Yeah, but it's still crappy. I mean, Nora was the same way. I wish you wouldn't worry so much.
You have mixed up priorities. She's trying to keep you safe because you won't do it yourself.
It's felt like everything's gone wrong. Every plan we made. All the ways we knew how to be. I couldn't see past the interruption. I know I haven't been able to reach her. With words and touch I couldn't be there. I was thinking too much. Not doing enough.
Yo, look at all these signs people have put up since the start of COVID. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, the signs are nice. They kind of make you feel like we're all in this together. Nora would love them.
Courage is contagious.
This is just intermission.
Actually, I think I know how I can make this better. I could make signs for her. Put them up on our way to work. Let her know I'm still around. I make the sign to show her I love her. Make the sign to show her I care.
Dude, that is so cute!
Shut up!
So, what would you even say?
I don't know. Maybe we're in this together, or I miss you.
Those are terrible ideas.
Thank you. Very helpful. What should I say then?
Well, what do you want her to feel when she sees it?
I want her to feel less alone.
Cheese alert! You know, last night the moon looked like cheese. Sky cheese.
Sky cheese? Wait! I've got it! Something her mom used to say.
Her mom?
Look to the skies. Remember I'm looking too. Right there with you. Hey, I'm right there with you. When you're walking in the morning, find the sun. You know I'm with you under the very same one. Here's a sign to say I love you. A sign to say I'm by your side. 'Cause no matter how far apart we are,
Darius and Jamie exit as Nora enters, walking home.
Way down the road, wherever I go, there's a silence I see. The city is so lonely and bleak. Too much is going on. Too much for me to breathe. And it breaks my heart. All the things I've seen. Drifting, drifting, I stop. How can I hold on? The world is so fast-paced, and I am stuck in one place. The only voice I have left wants me to scream. There's no life outside of those 12 hours a day, and there's only so much I can take. So, one step forward, I guess that's all I can do. Smile at the little things that remind me of you. Hope for the best, because tomorrow is new. Look to my left, and there I see you. Oh, that sign. I wonder who wrote it.
A sign to say I love you. A sign to say I'm by your side, 'cause no matter how far apart we are, we'll always be under the same sky.
No, it couldn't have been him.
Scene 5. At the hospital, Darius is getting his vaccination from a nurse, Magdalena. He is holding a sign.
I've never liked needles.
Neither does my son. Don't worry, it'll just be a quick pitch. You'll feel rough for a couple of days, and then you'll be right as rain.
Cool. I'm cool.
What's the sign for? No, you don't have to be alone. Just come on home. That's sweet.
It's a John Prine quote. My friend, she and I like to listen to his music together, so I'm— ow! Oh, that wasn't so bad.
Look at that. Nothing like a little conversation to get you through a shot.
Thanks.
No problem.
At a different hospital, Joy is preparing to give Nora her vaccine.
Ow, that's it. Second shot done, you're vaccinated.
This is good. I am so ready for this to be over.
You could say that again. I haven't seen my dad in a year. He lives in California, can't really get on a plane to visit, and he doesn't know how to work an iPhone.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's already February. I hope you get to see your dad soon. You deserve a vacation.
Yes, vacation. Sounds wonderful.
Well, I'm headed home now. I'm beat.
Nora exits. Scene transitions to the street. She is walking home.
I'm looking at the sky and thinking of you. I found the sun today, I wanna smile again, I feel brand new.
Darius enters, walking in the opposite direction.
And now I think I can find my way back to you.
Right there with you.
Too great, but I know that I'll be okay with you. Here's a sign to say I love you. A sign to say I'm not too far. I think I'm on my way back home. 'Cause home is where you are. I'm by your side, 'cause no matter how far apart we are, we'll always be. I'm gonna give a sign to say I love you. A sign to say I'm by your side, 'cause no matter how far apart we are,
End of play.
Hello, everybody. I am Kennedy, the proud assistant director of Sign to Say I Love You, and we are here for our final talkback of the 2021 RadioActive Musicals. I know I'm trying really hard not to cry, guys. Most of you have already met all of the artists on screen from the other shows this weekend, but let's just kind of go around and get a quick intro from each of you. So we can go TW, Becca, and Francis.
Hi, I'm TW. I am a writer for RSP, and I am a sophomore at Washington Virtual Academy, and I use she, her pronouns.
Hi, I am Becca. I am a senior at Auburn High School. I use she, her pronouns, and I am the director of this show.
Hi, I'm Francis. I use she, her pronouns. I'm taking a gap year this year, and I'm the music director for this show. Wonderful. Okay, so first let's pop over to TW. You are such an incredible songwriter, and one of my favorite lyrics from the show is actually the line, "I'm building bridges out of air and falling onto rocks." What is your process for writing this beautiful, beautiful music, and how do you create lyrics like the one I just mentioned?
Well, music writing for me and songwriting for me is kind of how I get my emotions out, so it just kind of flows out of me, like not I don't always know how it happens, but it's how I am able to express myself. And then for lines like those, I think it's just like random moments in the day, and I'm like, oh, there's that one object there, and then I'm like, oh, what if this goes with this? And then that's how that kind of comes to be. So yeah.
Great, I love that. Becca, this show is both a love story and a pandemic story. So did you do any research to kind of help you develop your directing approach or better understand the characters of this musical?
Yeah, actually a lot. I was really focused in on creating authenticity and like the realness in the show. And especially like a love story. As high schoolers, not a lot of us have experienced the heartbreak and emotional toll that it takes to go through love, especially in a pandemic. And so, I really focused in on how to get those emotions and those action moments into the script and making them feel really real and like they made sense and people could really connect with them. So yeah, a lot of research.
Yeah, Great, thank you so much. And Francis, a lot of our audience don't really know the process for bringing the music of a new musical kind of to life. So can you kind of describe your process of transcribing and teaching the music from just the demo recordings with just TW's voice and a guitar to the full sound that we hear tonight? What was it like transcribing all the music for this show?
Yeah, okay, so transcribing is another thing I have not had a ton of experience with before this project. And so starting with it was kind of overwhelming because you have so many moving parts. You have the melody, you have the guitar, you have the rhythms, and the way I found the best way to transcribe is just to slice it as thin as you need to. And so it's like, okay, this time I am just listening for when exactly does the melody come in? Or, oh, I'm listening to the chords and like how long do we stay on this chord before it changes? And so just kind of layering up these little chunks is how everything gets written down. Going into the rehearsal process, it's difficult with Zoom Live because I can't play the piano and have someone sing at me at the same time because it won't line up. And so what resulted was a lot of rehearsal prep. So recording tracks, sending them to actors, the actors will listen to them and then sing back with the tracks. But overall, once you got a hang of it, it was really, it wasn't that bad. One last thing I want to talk about is I did transcribe some of this musical, but most of the fantastic arrangements and all of the work was done by Henry. And so this was a very collaborative show where I got to music direct, but Henry was doing a lot of the arranging, and it could be considered scary, where it's like, I have this pride and this love for this show, and now I have to give it to someone else. But ultimately, we've cultivated clear communication and faith and trust in each other. And so when it came time to hand it off to editors and hand it off to directors, I had full faith that everything would come together and it would be greater than the sum of its parts.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. That was really beautiful. And with that, we have actually reached the end of our time all together tonight. I want to thank all of you lovely individuals here on the panel for leaving us on such a high note. And to everyone out there who has joined us for these shows, as well as the shows yesterday, we want to thank you so much for your support and for tuning in, even with their technical difficulties. Honestly, theater is nothing without our audience, so I would just like to extend a great thank you to you all as well. And to the RadioActive Musicals class of 2021, congratulations. A little dance party. And with that is the end of our show tonight. Thank you so much and have a great night, everyone.